Welcome to Trivia World. Today, we're gonna learn some facts about Texas. Before we begin, hit the like button and make sure to subscribe to our channel for more. Let's begin with this. Most of people know that Texas is called the Lone Star State. But do you know why? The nickname comes from the Lone Star flag, adopted when Texas became independent from Mexico in 1836. Texas was its own country for 10 years before joining the U.S., and the flag shows the pride and independent spirit that Texans still have today. The capital of Texas, are Austin, who is the 10th most populous city in the United States. Austin has been one of the fastest-growing large cities in the United States since 2010. In 2021, Austin became home to the Austin Football Club, the first, and currently only, major professional sports team in the city. Do you know that Texas joined the U.S. through a treaty? Well, Texas is the only state that became part of the U.S. through a treaty instead of being annexed. Before that, from 1836 to 1845, Texas was its own country called the Republic of Texas. The United States Bureau of Labor Statistics estimated in 2019 that nearly 29 million of people live in the state. That means that there are nearly 108 people per square mile. And there continues to grow, especially outside big cities. Formerly suburban counties continue to grow at a higher rate than the state as a whole. 3 of the 10 most populated cities in the U.S. are situated in Texas: Houston, San Antonio, and Dallas, who are ranked 4th, 7th, and 9th, respectively. Austin, Texas, where Concordia University, Texas is located, is known as the live music capital of the world. The city has the most live music venues per capita in America. Gross domestic product, known as GDP, is a way economists measure how healthy an economy is. Usually, a higher GDP means things are going well. In 2019, Texas GDP was over $1.8 trillion. If Texas were a country, it would have the 10th largest economy in the world. Texas GDP is bigger than that of Canada, Russia, Australia, Switzerland, Ireland, and more than 150 other countries. You've likely heard the phrase "Remember the Alamo," but do you know how it began? During the fight for independence from Mexico, the Texian army took over the Alamo, an old mission. A few months later, Mexican General Santa Anna started a siege on the fort. About 200 Texians fought hard to defend the Alamo, but on March 6, 1836, Mexican forces overran them and killed almost everyone there. Santa Anna had ordered no prisoners, so only a few were spared, including a captain's wife and baby daughter. The next month, Sam Houston and 800 Texians battled Santa Anna's troops at the Battle of San Jacinto, shouting "Remember the Alamo" as they attacked. They captured Santa Anna, and he agreed to sign the treaties of Velasco for his freedom. Although the Mexican government didn't officially recognize Texas as independent, they were too weak to take it back, making the Republic of Texas independent in practice. Do you know that Dr. Pepper was created in Texas? Dr. Pepper is a fizzy drink created in the 1980s by farmer Charles Alderton in Waco, Texas. It first appeared around 1885 and went national in 1904. Nowadays, you can find it in Europe, Asia, North and South America, and as an import in Australia, New Zealand, and South Africa. They also offer Diet Dr. Pepper and other flavors since the 2000s. Though it might taste a bit like cola, the FDA says Dr. Pepper isn't a cola, root beer, or fruit soda. It's in its own category called pepper soda, along with similar drinks like Dublin Original and Pib Extra. Dr. Pepper is the 4th best-selling soda in the US and the 6th in the UK. The Texas flag uses the exact same red, white, and blue colors as the U.S. flag. These colors have specific meanings too. Red stands for bravery, white represents, and blue signifies loyalty. It's required that the shades of these colors perfectly match those on the national flag. The fastest road in the United States is located in Austin. In a rural stretch located between Austin and San Antonio, the speed limit of a 40-mile stretch of a toll road is 85 miles per hour. Texas also has the fastest average legal speed at 78.3 miles per hour. Texas is larger than any country in Europe. If Texas were its own country, it would be the 40th largest in terms of land area. With nearly 269,000 Alaska in the U.S. Texas also boasts 3 of the top 10 most populous cities in the country: Houston, Dallas, and San Antonio. These cities are part of the Texas Triangle megaregion, which had a total population of 17,745,584 according to the 2010 census. There's a time capsule in Texas with a passbook to a bank account that's expected to be worth $1 quadrillion by 2968. This is part of the Helium Centennial Time Columns Monument, built in 1968 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the discovery of helium. One of the time capsules in the monument is set to be opened 1,000 years later and contains a passbook to a bank account along with a $10 bill. What do you think? The world would still exist in 2968? Did you know all that? Let us know in the comments and subscribe for more.